And I just want to give an example to kind of put this into stark relief. When we first began our work in August 2016, we had a few lawyers and we had a few cases, and I was in the camp one day talking to an asylum seeker who had actually already done his interview, and so there was nothing we could assist him with at that time. We were just talking to him. And it really struck me at what he said, because I said, okay, well, how did your interview go? How was it? And he said, oh, it went really well. Great. I'm very confident. And I was like, okay, fantastic. Why? And he said, well, I know the situation in Greece, and I know the economic crisis in Greece. I myself am a truck driver, and I said in my interview, I told them that I would be, if they gave me the opportunity, I would be the best truck driver in Greece, and I would contribute to the economy. I'd pay my taxes, I'd spend money in the shops, and I'd help the Greek economy. And that will mean that I'll get asylum, right? And said, okay, but that's all well and good, but why did you actually leave your country? And he said, well, because I'm a persecuted religious from a persecuted religious minority, and a militia murdered my family. And I said, okay, well, did you say that in your interview? And he said, no, I don't want them to think that I'm weak, that I'm going to be a problem, that I'm going to, be a burden on them. Now, logically, what he said makes complete sense if you know nothing about asylum law. The problem is what he actually said was the worst thing he could possibly have said from an asylum law perspective, because he didn't actually explain why he left his country and instead made it look like he was an economic migrant. I think 5 minutes with a lawyer would have had a significant impact in actually changing his understanding of the process and enabling him to be much better aware of what he was doing and prepared for his interview. And indeed, I'm sure as well that with proper legal assistance, 2, 4, 6 hours worth of individual counselling, he would have understood the process and he would have been able to articulate his claim in a way that actually reflected his need for international protection.